Alright, picture this, an intense showdown. A strong, dedicated woman versus an average, everyday man in a fight. It's a scenario that sparks a lot of debate, curiosity, and maybe even a little bit of friendly rivalry. But what would actually happen if these two faced off? Who's coming out on top? Is it as simple as just comparing their size or strength, or is there more to the story? Now hold on, I'm not talking about superheroes with superhuman powers, and definitely not about wild street brawls or movie-style action scenes. This isn't about fantasy or chaos. I mean, in a controlled setting with both people just being, well, people. No tricks, no weapons, just skill, training, and determination. Let's meet our contenders and see what they bring to the table. On one side, we've got the average man. He's just your regular guy. Maybe he goes to the gym sometimes, maybe he doesn't, but generally, he's not breaking records or setting any world-class stats. He might play some sports on the weekend, but he's not a professional athlete. On the other side, the strong woman. She lifts, she trains, maybe she's even entered a few competitions. She's put in the hours, built up her strength, and knows her way around a gym. She's got muscle, endurance, and maybe even a killer glare that could make anyone think twice. Her dedication and discipline set her apart from the crowd. So what really happens if these two step into a ring? Is it a foregone conclusion, or could the outcome surprise us? Let's break down the stats. On average, men have more muscle mass and physical strength due to biology. Testosterone gives them a natural edge in upper body strength and muscle density. But average is the key word here. A woman who trains and builds her strength can totally close the gap, and sometimes blow right past it. Training, after all, is a huge equalizer. Take elite female powerlifters, for example. These women are not just strong for their gender, they're strong, period. Some of them can deadlift over 400 pounds. That's a level of strength that most people, regardless of gender, will never reach. That's more than most average men can even dream of lifting. In fact, many men would be shocked to see just how much a trained woman can outlift them. And when it comes to fighting skills, strength isn't everything. Martial arts, boxing and wrestling all rely on technique, timing and leverage. Technique, agility, stamina and mental toughness. Those are game changers, and women can absolutely excel. A well-trained woman can use her skills to outmaneuver and outlast a less experienced opponent. But let's be real. In a totally untrained, random, let's arm wrestle at a BBQ matchup, the average man might have a slight edge. That's just the way the numbers usually play out. That's just how the stats shake out. But numbers don't tell the whole story, and there are always exceptions. But if the woman's trained and the guy's not, she could easily sweep the floor with him. No contest. Training, experience, and confidence can tip the scales dramatically. The real wild card? Mindset and experience. Someone who's mentally prepared and has been in high-pressure situations before can have a huge advantage. Confidence, strategy, and knowing how to use your strengths make a huge difference. Sometimes, the smartest fighter wins, not just the strongest. Sometimes, it's not about who's bigger or stronger, but who's smarter and more determined. The will to win and the ability to adapt can turn the tide in any contest. So, could a strong woman beat an average man in a fight? Absolutely. If she's trained, confident, and knows what she's doing, she's got a solid shot. Never underestimate the power of preparation and self-belief. The world isn't just black and white, and fights aren't decided by gender alone. Every matchup is unique, and there's always room for surprises. Here's the takeaway. Don't underestimate anyone. You never know what someone is capable of until you see them in action. Strength comes in all shapes and sizes. It's not just about muscles, it's about heart, effort, and the will to keep pushing forward. And if you ever find yourself in a friendly contest, remember, respect your opponent and don't forget to have fun. At the end of the day, it's all about learning, growing, and enjoying the challenge. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us keep bringing you more awesome content and fun debates. Catch you next time for more quirky questions and surprising answers. Until then, stay curious and keep challenging what you think you know.